Hey everyone, welcome back to the Palace of Polish. I'm Heather. In today's video, I'm going to be attempting a really interesting design that I saw done recently on YouTube. And I'm going to be using these neon pigment powders to see if I can pull it off. We're going to be trying for a neon smoke design. So if you would like to see how I did it, then stay tuned. Alright everyone, so we have prepped our nails with buffing both sides, base coat, 2 coats of black. And for this design we will need our white gel polish. You can use any brand you like. And you will need rainbow pigments. Now I'm going to try and use the whole spectrum, and we all know Roy G. Biv, so red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, or purple. And we're substituting red for pink. So the first thing that we're going to do is take off our sticky layer, because when we go in with this design, the only thing that we want the pigment to stick to is our white. So if there's any sticky left to your black, it's going to stick to the black and it's going to mess up the whole design. So let's just take that off. And it's okay if a little bit of your color comes off on the alcohol. That's expected. That's just what happens. That's why you do 2 coats. Make sure that you get that really well done. Now I'm just using a alcohol prep. You can use, whatever you want. You can use a no wipe or a lint-free wipe with liquid alcohol, or however you want to. I'm just going about it this way. Now, off to the side here, I have my little dapping dish, and it's full of regular isopropyl alcohol. I have just a really old, gnarly art brush that I had sitting around for this design. And you're going to need makeup sponges, or, you could use an old dry brush or whatever have you for putting your pigments on. And just a little red cap here so that I can put some of my white gel polish onto it so that we have something to work with. And it doesn't take much. It's not going to take much for this design, so just a little bit of white. And now for the fun part. I'm going to take just a little bit of our white gel polish. Now, the point of this design is for it to look like smoke. So just kind of go in with it and just make it look like whatever you think smoke looks like. To me, smoke looks like it would be thin at the bottom and then curl up and spread out towards the top. And then we're going to go in with a little bit of our alcohol and just kind of mess it up. And if you're not happy with that, you can go back in and add some more white just until you're happy with it. All right, I really like that. Okay, so let's just wipe that off over here to the side. We're going to move on to our next one. And we're going to have a little plume coming up from the bottom and kind of make it swirl out over here. And remember that you want some of your black to show through, because that's what really gives this design some pop and some dimension. It makes it really look like smoke, so it's going to be thicker in some places than it is in others. I really like what this is doing. I think this is so cool. Now this is another custom set of press-ons that I'm doing for a client. And when she saw the picture of these nails that I saw online, she was absolutely taken with them. She didn't even have her new set on before she was like, I want that to be my next set. So she was really super excited. And I might actually do a set of these for myself. Pretty excited too. Look at that. You could do this with a gray if you did not want the multi-tone rainbow effect. You could probably do this with a gray and get away with it, and it would just look like real smoke. And I bet that would be really cool. Oh, I'm so ready to see what this looks like with the pigment. Alright, we're almost done. Now before we nuke this, you can go in with your wet brush and just some alcohol. Make sure you clean off the white. And clean up anything about it that you don't like, or maybe add any more that you feel like it needs. So we're gonna just clean up anything, or maybe add a little bit more to our design. Maybe kind of thin it out in some places. Okay, yeah, I'm really happy with that. So we're gonna let this sit, and it needs to be completely dry, the alcohol, before we can cure it and go in with our pigments. So once this is completely dry, I'm going to cure it for 30 seconds, and then after that I will be back. Alright everyone, we are back with our cured smoke. Now we are not going to wipe the tacky layer off of this. We're just going to go straight in with our pigment, because that dispersion layer is what's going to make the powder stick. So starting with Roy G. Biv, I'm going to start with pink as the red, and we're going to work our way down from the top. Now you can do this in any way you want to. You can omit any colors, you can add any colors. If you just wanted to do, say, pink, blue, and purple, or yellow, orange, and green, any of that would look good. It's completely up to you and your artistic style, because that's what this is all about. So we're just going to dip our makeup sponge in, and we're just going to lightly start tapping that in. And if you get some on the black, it's okay. As you see, we can go in back and clean that up before we top coat. Alright, now we're just gonna go in with our orange. We're just gonna flip our makeup sponge over. See how I did that? And we're just gonna go in with our next color. I am really liking how that looks already. Oh, this is awesome, you guys. Anytime that I see a new design online, you know, it looks so easy and like it just is going to come right together, but I'm always a little skeptical until I try it for myself. So just kind of rub that in there. Alright, now let's flip it over. get the other end. We're going to dip that into our yellow. And we're just going to... Ooh, look at it. It's so pretty. Hope I don't run out of space to use all the colors. All right, let's dip into our green. And just get a little bit of green in there. Now we're going to set this one to the side because I have run out of sponge. Now we're just going to dip this off into the blue. Ooh, that's really vibrant. That's really pretty. Look at that. All right, now let's just run a little bit of blue. And then while we have just a little bit of space left, we're going to flip that over and go in with our violet. And just kind of rub that in, and there we have our pretty little smoke design. Let me fix my camera here. Oh, my balance is off. Let's fix that. There we go. All right, now let's go in with just a little makeup brush and dust some of that off. And then we're going to go back in with our art brush and just take a little bit of alcohol and just kind of clean up any of that we don't want. Alright, you guys, and that is our rainbow smoke. Okay, we're going to try another one now. I'm going to do another one. This time I'm going to go in from the opposite direction. Starting with our pink. We're going to start at the bottom this time. And just go in with a little bit of our pink. And swap for the orange. And then we're going to go in with our yellow. We're going to go back in with our green. And then swap makeup brushes. Now we're going to go back in with our blue. Then we're going to run over here with our purple and go over here. Get a lot of that purple in there. I'm seeing a little bit of white over here. Let's see if we can, there we go, cover that up with some green and some yellow. Yeah, that looks really awesome. All right, let's do our makeup brush. And let's go in with our alcohol and just kind of clean up some of it. I'm liking that a lot. I'm actually going to go back in with a little bit more of our pigment there. A little bit more of my purple. I feel like that time we wiped off a little bit too much of our pigment. There. I love it. I love it. Love, 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 love it. Okay, you guys, so I'm going to finish up this set, and then we're going to go back in and top coat, and we're going to see what it looks like. All right, everyone, we're back. We have all of our nails rainbowed. Now we're going to go in with our top coat, and we're going to see what happens. Because really, I have no idea, and this has been the part that I've been the most nervous about. So let's just gently kind of top coat over it. Just try not to be too heavy-handed with it. And that really made it pop. Look at that. All right. That really worked. Oh my God, you guys. At first I was kind of meh about it because it really didn't look like smoke, but now that the top coat is on it, it's really making all the difference. It completely changed it. Wow. All right, so the trick is in the top coat. Look, instantly we have our smoke nails. Oh my gosh, look, I'm so excited. Okay, I'm gonna finish top coating these and then I will be back once they are cured. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at it. Okay, I'll be right back. All right, everyone, we are back. Our design has been cured and it is 100% dry, and oh my gosh, I can't stop looking at it. That is so awesome. I am really impressed with how these turned out. This has got to be hands down one of the most fun designs I have ever done. So guys, get your pigments, get your brushes, get your makeup sponges, and play with this. There are so many ways that you can do this. Like, I don't know, you could make trees. You could use this to do grass, or just I'm sure there are a million ways that you could come up with to use powders in this way. But this has been so much fun. So I will stop gushing, and if any of you liked watching this video, liked watching me play around with my new pigments, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, any comments, any ideas, or if any of you saw my nail haul video and saw some of the new things that I've gotten, and if you have any ideas for any of those products, please leave me a comment in the comment section below. And if you would like to see future videos like this one, then please consider subscribing. Thanks, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye!